This is Shamy Heckel, and this is his big toe. Shamy Heckel has lived in Closet 37 of the Morning Rump Asylum for the exceptionally insane for half of his confused life. He used to be a decent, law-abiding citizen who worked as an assistant beaker cleaner in a laboratory where they made contraceptives for vacuum cleaners. But he wasn't content with a comfortable job, 97 channels of TV, and 2.4 children. A life any stable person would be satisfied living. One famous psychologist once said,
"Men are made. Men are broken. Some men are made to be broken."
Shamy Heckel was one such man. And one day he made a fatal mistake. He asked himself why.
Pass me that beaker, will you?
Hey, Morris, why are we making contraceptives for vacuum cleaners? I mean, it doesn't make sense. They're not alive. They don't reproduce. They're manufactured.
What do you mean why? I mean, we get paid for it, don't we? Are you sick or something? You start talking like that, and sooner or later the authorities are going to find out. And you know what'll happen then. Now clean your beaker.
All right.
But Shamy wasn't satisfied, and that night, at a regular Tuesday morning card game, he went totally insane.
Snap, I won another. Hee-hoo! This is so pointless. Why can't we play something that will challenge our minds? Make us think, like Go Fish or Crazy 8.
Don't be silly. Those games will take days to figure out. Anyways, this is fun.
Oh, I just can't give it anymore.
Don't you mean take it?
Whatever. The whole world's full of mindless robots.
Settle down, Shamy. You're talking madness. Now throw your card.
Leave me alone. You see this? It's the most powerful device in the world.
It's just a telephone.
Uh-huh, but it's much more than that. With this instrument, I can call anywhere in the world. Anywhere. I'm going to make people think. Listen to this. Hello, Singapore? Why is there error? See, I told you.
You're insane!
Give me that phone right now.
Get back or I'll phone you.
You haven't got the fingers to do it.
Just try me.
No, come on. Now, give me the phone. We can get somebody to treat your diseased mind.
You'll thank me for that. You all will. Now I'm going to change the world. I'm going to make it think. Hello, New Zealand. What is the square root of race? Hello, operator. I'd like to make a person-to-person call to the Prime Minister. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Prime Minister. Do you know how many unemployed, alcoholic, seeing eye dogs there are living in Labrador?
The authorities soon found out about Shamy's insanity and cleverly disguised a secret agent as a telephone booth to lure him into custody. And soon it was all over.
What was the name of that Tasmanian button factory? Oh yeah, I remember. Hello, is this Euclid Potato Face Barrymore Baxter?
That was the end of Shamy Heckel's infectious rampage. During his phone orgy, he accumulated a $107,030 long-distance bill. He now pays back his debt to society and to the phone company by licking envelopes for a mail-order house for 3 cents a lick. By the year 2009, if his lips hold out, his debt will be paid. Shamy no longer asks any questions. He just licks envelopes and drools a lot. We spoke to Professor Helmut Kremer, who is famous for writing a thesis on how to tie your shoes in 28 different languages, and an expert on insanity. We asked him what would make a man like Shamy Heckel suddenly become a raving, thinking lunatic.
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. It could be the weather for all I know.
We then spoke with Shamy's only known living relative, his uncle, Dip Heckel, about Shamy's childhood.
Yeah, he seemed to be a fairly normal child. 2 nostrils, he ate with his mouth, didn't hang his shoes on his ears or anything.
But was there anything about his personality that you felt was strange?
Well, no, not that I can think of. Or wait, there was one thing. He used to pick his nose with his thumb. I kept telling him it's much easier to use your index finger. See?
So there you have it. Shamy Heckel, a victim of thought. He could have lived a satisfied, average life, but he chose to do what no person should ever dare to do in our society. Think. And for thinking, he was severely punished. Shamy Heckel lives his life now only as a warning for others. Remember, thinking kills.
Operator. Operator.
Please check the number and dial again, or call your operator to help you. This is a recording, 4165L. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again, or call your operator to help you. This is a recording, 4165L. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again, or call your operator to help you. This is a recording, 4165L. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.